Yeah, I was just gonna like before we found out like what was going on, what was hidden in the little dev notes on the website. I was just gonna like, I was planning just to talk to you, get your thoughts
Yeah,
on the whole
same.
thing entirely. Is like, oh, how are you feeling? But like, wow, that was something. Like, I actually had a bit of a heads up because on JP they actually leaked it an hour early, like the entire thing.
Oh,
The JP
damn.
side, yeah, the JP website leaked pretty much almost everything. So we had an inkling that there was a spending event going on, but with no confirmation until we saw the live stream. So they got the
Hmm.
spending event, and then once the website got refreshed, we see like how much you have to
The
spend
actual
for
shit.
a
Yeah,
total
yeah.
to max it out. You need to spend the easiest way. You need to get two of the biggest packs and one of the half
Yeah.
biggest ones,
It's
like
literally
$250.
Wells for Wells.
That's crazy. I've never been a fan of spending events. I don't care what game it is. I just like,
Same.
Please don't do that." Like,
Well,
nah.
for from my perspective, the issue here is what they already make. You know what I mean? That's my biggest problem.
Mm,
This is a sheer definition of fucking greed because it's like Amith is going to make a killing. We know this. Cartathea, like
mm,
they make a killing on their most profitable banner. The most
mm,
literally probably the most profitable banner in all of 3.0
mhm.
is getting the spinning event too. So it's like,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
to top that off, I think the thing I hated the most about it, I
Mhm.
actually wouldn't have. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't even be this pissed or bothered. I'm not really pissed. I don't give a
Mm,
fuck. But I wouldn't be this bothered if it was better characters to choose from. My problem is they're like you get to
mm.
choose characters. You look at the characters, and it's just like I told my chat. It's Squirtle, Blastoise, and fucking Magikarp. I'm like, wow. Like that's impressive, bro. And then I go and look at the
Yeah.
conversion rates, and you're not
Mm.
just getting them for like spending $20 or $30 or something. I'm gonna be real, Ryuku. In Gacha gaming, the longer this time goes on, and you know this, the further the value of these characters goes down. And so
Goes
you're
down. Yeah.
now giving us literal WD-40 bottom of the barrel shit, and then you're not even giving it to us for cheap. We have to spend some real money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And once again, what's the argument here? I guess to the opposition, who's like maybe has no problem with it. Well, if you're already spending, it's not a problem. If you're already going to
Maybe.
120 pity for Arknight's characters, it's not a problem, right? Like, where are we going with this? So it's like it's not a
Yeah.
matter of it's already you're already spending. It's the
Mm.
predatory practice being pushed in front of the low spenders, the budget players, and not only that, loyal players who've been playing wuwa for a long time. I think some of this stuff they're showing off literally could be given or should. Oh no, no, fuck no, I know it could be. It should be given for free.
The only one you get for free is a single
Of
standard pull.
course, of
That's
course.
that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
only
yeah,
one you
yeah.
get.
It's just it's beyond my reasoning that you are. Oh, and then the standard weapons. It's
Yeah,
like
standard weapons.
all of the things you're
Have you
given are not even best in slot things. They're subpar things. Not to say that the new ones aren't good. They're good, but they're still
mm.
subpar. So your spending event isn't even given the best shit. It's given the mid shit. So the Wells,
It's
what the
like
fuck is the Wells? But like, hold on, hold on, my bad, Ryuk. I'm so like, I'm on one right
no,
now.
this is no, I agree. This is a full-on whale patch. Like, have you seen the prices
No,
for the skins for the extra the
yeah,
bike as well? Like
that's
$25 for like what?
that's another one I want to talk about. But my thing is, I was gonna say this is actually horrible for Wells. If you're a well, you want to get the best stuff, right? You're
Mm,
welling to get shit that you already you have better stuff on. You probably got SIGs on characters, so you don't need the standard
mhm,
weapons. You got everybody
mhm,
SIGs. You buy all their SIGs. So you don't need
mhm.
Camellia and I'm sorry, yeah, Camellia and Jinzi. You already got Galbrina and Shuyin. The wells aren't even getting you're not getting anything out of this, bro. What?
It,
What is the well getting out of this?
it's not good. Like for the prices and like just spending event in general, just no. But then the prices on the other things as well. It's like, oh my god, this is not a good look. Like full on whale patch and like
It's a collab with the
gets.
way. It is,
I mean,
man.
that's certainly a way to put it. And it's like, and they didn't even mention this other thing that I think you've mentioned as well. I don't know. I'm guessing so. Like they mentioned about the modifications to the ecosystem of 5 to 1, and then you can batch change the main stat. But then they didn't even mention this transducer thing for the substat reroller. Have you seen that?
Oh no! There was a lot of times during live streams where I can't process every bit of information,
No,
but I
no, no,
probably
no.
missed it.
The transducer. No, no, no. It wasn't in the stream like at all.
Oh,
It
oh,
wasn't in
okay.
the live stream. It was only on the website. Have you seen that yet?
No. Put it up if you want. Take your time.
Oh, dude. Oh,
Maybe I did. Maybe I
okay.
just don't understand what you're talking about. You're saying translucent.
Transducer.
Transducer. Oh, is it like a substat changer or something?
Substat reroller. And the
Substat
price on
reroller.
that is crazy.
Wait, they're
No.
charging, they're monetizing reroll without giving it for free first?
There's no, from what it says on the website here that I'm looking
There's
at
no
right
way to
now,
acquire it.
there's no way to get it for free, like at all. You can only get it. I'm going to read it verbatim right now. In version 3.1, you can obtain transducers by purchasing weekly subscriptions and participating in Moonlit Path.
Oh, the weekly
Transducers
subscriptions.
Transducers will become available in the item exchange section of the store in version 3.1 and subsequent versions. In each new version, you can purchase up to 2 transducers for 30 Afterglow Coral each. 30 Afterglow Coral is like basically 2 5-star pulls, or like 10. So that's a lot. That's each. So you need 60 to get 2. And then after the 2, then the price goes not down, it goes up to 60 each, up to 99. And there's no way to get this for free. And it's not even a selector, it's a reroller. I'm going to read the description here. Use a transducer to adjust a substat of a selected echo to a random stat, excluding locked substats. So you'll be able to lock some, but not others. That's your choice. I guess you've got some control there. This can only be done on fully tuned 5-star echoes. So you max it out to 25, then you can lock whatever you want and use this transducer, etc. The number of locked substats determines the amount of transducers used in a single modification. With 2 or fewer lock stats, so just lock 2, you can use 1 transducer to randomize the other 3. With 3 locked stats, consume 2 transducers. With 4 locked stats, consume 3.
Does one of these transducers guarantee a substat at all, though? Or it's still gamble. Random. So you're spending money just to still gamble RNG substat.
Yeah, so 2 5-star characters worth of coral for 1 transducer that doesn't guarantee shit. Okay, good luck to you.
God, dude. I feel like I'm dreaming. Crazy. I feel like this can't be Kuro. I'm serious. I'm like, wait. No way, this is Kuro, right?
It's in black and white, dude. I don't know what to say.
Wow. That's impressive. I'm gonna be honest.
Wow. Yeah. This is absolutely insane.
I'm trying to make sure.
If this was a subset selector, then but like RNG on RNG for this price, no thank you. I'm sorry.
Can you link that to me, Ryuku, please, brother? Can you DM it to me?
I sent it in the chat. I sent it
you did? Okay.
link to the website. Yeah,
okay.
So click on that. It's about halfway down the page. So this was not in the live stream at all because I was looking for something like that. But it's on the extra details here.
Okay. So it's over here. Down. About halfway down. Are you seeing my screen, Ryuk?
Yeah, I'm looking down. It's after the $9.99 weekly subscription thing. A bit further.
Merchant weekly subscription. Here we go. I see. To adjust a substat of a selected echo to a random stat. Okay, dude, that's
what I'm saying. It's random. It's random.
Excluding lock. You know why this is crazy to me, chat, is because let me explain why this is problematic, chat. This is like acquired for free in some Hoyo games. I'm being dead ass. You literally could get this for free, and isn't HSR got something better than this?
I haven't played it in so long. I don't remember.
HSR. Any HSR players in here? Hold on. I need this. This is actually very important. Doesn't HSR have something like this for free? Did you get it like 2 times or some shit, right? You at least get it for free. That's wild. You get it like 2 times a patch or some shit, right?
Unless there's something in the extra that's not in this description. All I can say in the bottom with the star thing, it just says it's all just paid. Like weekly subscription, Moonlit Path, which is that paid spending event, and item exchange for coral. That's all I can see here. And like I said, the price goes up after 2.
With 2 or fewer lock stats, consume 1 transducer. With 3 lock stats, consume 2. With 4 lock stats, consume 3. You may choose whether to keep the modification result during the modification. Discarding the result does not refund user transducers. And there's nothing else after that. It's like, all right, bro, next thing.
Nothing.
It's like, all right, bro, next spinning event. All right, now you can buy this amulet. Okay, this is the next topic. 25 USD, bro. Wow, man.
Yeah.
I mean, brother, man, I just don't get it. It goes back to the same thing I said. Y'all are already getting so much money out of this character with the fucking character. People are gonna get her sig. They're gonna get her. This should be the This should be like the prized possession after you spent so much money on the character and their weapon. It's like, okay, great, you pulled that. Now here's her bike. Thank you for the money you spent. Thank you for the $300 you just gave us. I'll give you this bike. No, spend 25 more on the bike too. You getting triple taxed.
You get a skin and it's only 600 astrite. That's like what, 4 pulls?
Yeah.
Not even that.
Oh man, bro. I mean, I cannot process this as anything other than greed. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Like, this is a whale patch. This is a complete whale patch. Like, I don't know what else to say.
I agree.
Wow.
I mean, right after I get off the call with you, I'm getting a call with Saint. So, like, is there anything else you want to talk with?
I said in chat and also said to you, like, I'm good to talk with him, and I'm not interested in fighting. Just so you all know, like, I don't really care.
Yeah, I get it.
If
I
you
get
did
it.
want to have us all in there, but like, that's just where I'm standing. So
no.
Yeah.
And I respect that. The thing is, I don't know how Saint feels about you. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I'm going both ways here. Yeah. I don't know how Saint feels about you, so I'm like, I'm not going to put him in an uncomfortable predicament, and I don't want to put you in an uncomfortable predicament. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I was like, we do it one-on-one a piece. I'll have people say their things, and then we, that'll be that.
Right. I mean, like, we were going to talk after stream, just like, oh, how do you think about the character, like Amos and Luke and the weapons, like, yeah, and then here we're into this fucking shit. Like, here we go.
Yeah, I will say, dude, yeah, it's all good, man. Like, hey, Ryuk, at the end of the day, bro, we're just content creators trying to have a well-rounded discussion. I'm somebody who prides myself in trying to get all sides. I don't want people thinking that, like, my opinion's the only opinion they need to listen to. If Saint ends up having some point that I didn't consider, I'll actually say fair point, but I don't think there is a point that anybody could tell me to convince me that this is a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's garbage. It's more predatory gacha gambling practice, and it's not even good shit, to be honest. It's like, it's pretty fucking ass. So,
and as you know, I've played a lot of gacha games, and it's very rare I've seen a patch where it's been this bad in terms of like how much they're trying to squeeze for like how little you're getting from that. I've not seen it. It's happened a few times, but not that often. So yeah.
No, that's okay. I was gonna say one more thing too. If you want to hop in, call some more and talk some more, just to catch up like friends, I fuck with you, Ryuk.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be streaming Arknight's Infield after this fiasco, and so like if you want to just hop in and hang out, maybe I can get you and a couple more people. We just play it together for a bit and hang out.
I've been meaning to talk to you about Enfield as well, so I want to talk about. I'm definitely up for that.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it after this.
Sweet. We'll do that.
All right. Well, you take care, brother.
You take care, man.
See you in a bit.
Just like, I guess, like, just getting like some basic positions and thoughts out there, because I don't really know generally like what you're thinking about stuff. I don't like, I'll like cover like bits and pieces. There was a little bit where that's like, oh, like Smack hates it, Smack's defending it. I literally saw like 3 different things floating around. I caught a little bit of the stream and I was just like, oh, do you just want, and I heard you were gonna like make a vid, and I was just like, okay, wait, real quick before we do any of that, do we just want to like have a quick chat just to like see how we're feeling about just the live stream?
Can I be completely honest with you? I'm about to shoot it straight, and it might make you a little uncomfortable, but that's not my intention. I'm just very honest. Can I be honest?
Yeah, no, yeah, go for it.
It comes off right now, the way you're communicating to me right now, it's coming off as like damage control, and like you don't want to get my video out there. You want to kind of like get a well-adjusted video before mine goes out there and cooks wuwa.
Oh, I just want to know what you're thinking, because I'm confused.
Yeah, no, like
I had people say 2 different things in my chat. That's the reason.
Yeah, no. So we have no problem explaining everything I'm thinking, but it's like I'm detecting a little bit of like defensive. I'm just gonna say it out loud. It already comes off as if you're on the complete other side of the opinion, and if you are, Saint, you should know. I am not the type of guy to like try and like make you look bad or anything. I'm a very understanding individual.
Oh, okay. I get what was going on over here. So, okay, my bad. Okay, because I think I need to explain it for my chat. Yeah. So basically, I think Smack was like trying to. This is like for my chat. I think Smack was actually trying to like lead into that with like it was like a good intent, but then like I think like the initial explanation of it made it sound more negative than made it sound like there was like a negative connotation to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So because it was meant to be like if that's how you feel, I'm not gonna like dig in like that. So I got the message. I get it. I think the main takeaway I'll say from that is it ain't that deep. No, it ain't actually that deep. But
Okay.
one thing that is clear though is that there's definitely been a very polarized and a very strong response, right? But when it comes to like that strong response and stuff like that, I've had the opportunity to actually like fully look at all of like the details, fully look at all of the things, and I'm just gonna be honest over here. I think there's a lot to gain from just like looking at the raw the raw fucking like input output of the spending event.
You said there's a lot to gain.
Yeah, just from like discussing the raw input of the spending event, because basically,
so let me explain a little perspective here, and maybe you have another take, or I guess facet of what I'm thinking. In my mind, Saint, this is a whale event. Would you say that's unfair to say that?
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Okay,
this is only for whales.
Okay, cool. So my line of thinking here, and I'm gonna let you know right now, I don't give a fuck what your chat's saying. I don't give a fuck what my chat's saying. This is a conversation between me and you. In my line of thought, if it's for whales, then why are the rewards so insignificant for whales? Because Camellia, Shorekeeper, and Genzi, whales already have them. Probably their
Did you know that you can, instead of getting Camellia, Genzi, or Shorekeeper, you can get 8 transducers instead?
Yeah, so transducers allow the whale to reroll stats, correct?
Exactly.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but this is in HSR for free for like two of them, like a patch or some shit. So
yeah, it's the same
is
in
now
wuwa.
Just putting that in their game, but are they even giving it for free at all?
They are.
Where's that at?
It's in the Coral shop. It's
no, wait. Oh, so you can buy it in the Coral shop right now?
Yeah, you can buy them in the Coral shop, right? Yeah, it says in 3.1 they'll be in the Coral shop.
Can you show me where that is real quick, just so I can verify it?
I got the page open on my stream. It's just right there. It says in version 3.1 and subsequent versions, they'll become available in the item exchange store in version 3.1.
In the item exchange store?
Yeah, it just says they're in the item exchange store in 3.1, and they will cost Afterglow Coral.
Okay, so then we at least have a way to obtain them finite in the same vein as HSR.
You can buy them infinitely. They're just super expensive.
Okay, so then it leads to the shop.
Yeah. Yeah, free-to-plays can technically buy as many as they want. It's just super expensive and prohibitive.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Hold on. The corals. I fuck these jargons, bro. Corals are the same thing you use to get pulls and shit, right?
Yeah, it's just the rebate store.
Okay. So that's still, I would say that's still ass then, because that's actually forcing the budget or free to play player to have to trade their currency they would like to use to buy pulls to instead buy that. When in reality,
they could just not buy these.
Yeah, no, that's not the problem. The problem is the only way they can get it is through that shop. Right. And I think this is the thing, Saint. You've been going hard on Arc Knights with no room for any type of understanding or facets. And I feel like we're giving a lot of leeway here with Kuro right now, brother, because this resource should be given for free without anybody exchanging them for the corals. This should just be like whatever the fuck means, but it don't require you using corals because those corals need to be used for pulls.
But if I'm a free to play, I can decide to get as many as I want of them, though.
So,
which I can't do in other games.
So we still think that is the best option, Saint. That shop, we think that shop is the best option for acquiring them.
The shop? I mean, I don't necessarily. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know.
Would it not be better if they just gave it to you through an event every time there's a new update?
They could.
But they don't because they want you to go and buy
that's
this
what I mean.
resource out the shop.
They could literally just put it in an event. That's what I'm saying. It's like we don't know until they.
So we agree on that. We agree on that. Well, I mean, this is
I'm
the
saying
thing.
it would be awesome if they put one in. I just don't know if they would. I just don't know if it's there or not because I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, setting that aside, it seems you're okay with how they're going about that, right?
I think
We're
the
okay with that.
implementation to me doesn't sound too bad. Like 30 Afterglow Coral, in my opinion, is not a wild amount.
Mhm.
And there are definitely people that are at the point where they don't know that much what to do with their coral other than to spend it on pulls.
That's
So
fair.
I think
That's
having a
fair.
way for you to spend corals outside of your pulls and like you see how they work, right?
Yeah.
You're not buying this unless you're like, this is functionally useless for most players. This
Yeah.
is to min-max builds. It's a whale thing. And if you're at the point where you're a free-to-play doing the whale shit, like if you're a free-to-play min-maxing your build, at this point, you've accepted inefficiency. Because how many echo rolls have you done when your pieces are already 4 out of 5 and like clearing and shit? How many rolls are those free-to-plays doing? Spending that much of their resources still rolling echoes when they could move on to other things. There's already like inefficiency there, so it's kind of like them having more inefficiencies in the shop. I think it's already like built into like the design from my perspective. I don't think it's that like I think it's not a realistic issue anyone will run into in the gameplay. I think is more so. That's just my take.
No, Saint. I think your take has perfect logic to it. I do. The problem is
that's why I need to
speaking
see
on behalf
how
of
people
the free-to-play,
respond to it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're speaking on behalf of them. That's the problem. Like that person that you're speaking on behalf of is probably like, no, I would love to have that for free. Does that make sense? I think what you said makes sense, and I think it's probably even true. But it's not even about the whether it's true or not. That player is still going to face a more predatory approach as opposed to it just being given through an event. But
well, I guess the viewpoint is that 30 Afterglow Coral, right? That's the main way to get it.
Yep. And you can buy it unlimited.
Yeah, wait, let me see what the Afterglow Corals are looking like over here. So
yeah,
Afterglow Corals definitely. So what can you buy for Afterglow Corals?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked you. I was like, that's the coral shop where you buy the pools, right?
This is what you can buy. Tuners,
all 3 7s. Okay, go ahead.
Modifiers, dupes, and pulls.
Actually,
and this is being bought when we already have tuners and modifiers in the. If we already have tuners and modifiers in the store and it wasn't a problem, I don't see how this can be. I'm sorry. Whales were already able to pay to win. If you're already able to use Afterglow Coral to buy tuners, I don't see how this can be like anything worse.
Real quick, Afterglow Coral or Oscillated Coral? Which one, Saint?
Afterglow. It's like the one that's used for. We were already able to buy tuners with them, which let people metagame or like get the best, like get literally whale to get good builds.
Okay, hold on, Saint. This is the valuable one, the one you can exchange for pull. I thought it was the Oscillated Coral.
No, I'm saying this is the one for pulls, and we already have the ability to buy tuners with it, which is a way to like min-max your gear, right? So it's like them adding the other gear if this wasn't a problem before, I don't see how the new one becomes one, right?
No,
it's functionally the same thing, right?
I respectfully disagree, brother. And the reason I disagree is because why didn't they put that in the Oscillated Coral shop where it would be way more easier to acquire? And it wouldn't like this Afterglow. That's what people want to use to only get pulls.
Why don't they have tuners here, bro?
Yeah, that's the thing, though. So that's besides the point. This is like the worst shop possible to put it in that people won't spend it on because there's no way I'm buying anything outside of this shop unless it's Forging a Radiant Tide, correct? Now, a whale might go in here and say, give me some modifiers. No free-to-play or smart person that's budget is touching that shit in this Afterglow Coral shop. I would say putting that in there is basically a big fuck you to free-to-play players and a big hello to whales because it's all like it means nothing to a whale. They just spend more money.
Okay. So I guess the main thing is that there's no completely non-resource free. You would prefer if it was just in the Pioneer Pass at like level 30 or something. Like one copy of it.
I think that would be exactly. So something like that.
Would you prefer if it was in the Pioneer Pass and also in the Coral Shop?
Then we would have a way for both whales and free to play to access something, correct?
So the main thing is this entire situation is fixed by adding one copy of that to the Battle Pass, the free Battle Pass.
I would say 2 copies. Because let me make sure. Yes, the reason I say that is because I think that's what HSR did.
That is the fix to this entire problem is 2 transducers in the Battle Pass.
That would at least match what the fuck HSR did. Which, by the way, Saint, I think me and you both shit on HSR for that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying if we're
We're
going
both
with this
hypocrites in that
suggestion,
regard.
it's automatically already better than HSR because you can also buy them in the Coral Shop.
Fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Right, so it's a straight upgrade over this. So
Whereas
we're
in
asking for a
HSR, you
straight
get 2 for
upgrade
free, and you
over
had to buy.
HSR
You
system.
literally only could buy the others in the shop.
Okay, so I think it's fair to say right now, right? We're basically just asking for the HSR part of the edition added onto wuwa's part. But I guess the viewpoint that I have on it is that wuwa is obviously offering a different way to acquire them compared to other games. And I don't necessarily think it's better or worse than other titles. I think it's just different. I think it has its own advantages, and I think it has its own disadvantages. I think that if you're like think about it this way. I think the only person that would buy these rerollers are like whales or like the mentally ill like mains.
Mm-hmm.
Think about like a Zani main or a Changli main or something like that, right? They're like,
my queen needs to have her 5 out of 5 pieces. I need to have perfect heavy attack, crit damage, crit rate, all maxed out on every
right? Think those people, right?
Mm-hmm.
This gives an avenue for like those kind of like mentally ill free to play mains that like only pull one unit. They S6 that unit, and that's the only unit on their account. They can then save up their corals and then like buy a shit ton of like the fucking transducers exclusively for the unit too. So it provides like those weird edge case scenarios for those purchases and gives you like more freedom that other games wouldn't have, right? Because you're just time locked to them. This theoretically lets you reroll as many times as you would want. Obviously, it would get prohibitively expensive at 60 per and 90 at the 99 quantity stock. But that's like, that's why I view the system as like trade-offs, because there's more freedom to it. But I guess technically it's not as free. But
Sure.
You're just asking for a free method to get it, and then the system is arguably like, I would say decent, or maybe if not good.
It's still a polished turd, I'd say, because it would just be in more or less territories of its competitors.
Would that be the only reason why it's not good? Is because it would suddenly be more similar to? Is that the only reason why?
So my reasoning is quite simple. I think that in this, I feel like you know who I am already. I think these companies make way too much money off of their character banners alone. They make a lot of money. And so when they add anything in excess on top of this, I view this as pure gacha garbage. Because I'm like, did you not just make $200 million off of that banner? So why are we putting more ways to y'all make too much money already? Just give this shit for free in a finite amount. Fuck this Afterglow Coral shop shit. Fuck this buy it out the shop shit. Finite amount. Like a regular fucking video game, control it and then move on. When you put all these other ways to acquire it, that adds into the psychological manipulation of pointing towards shop purchases, and that is my problem. And that's not just pointed at wuwa. I point that finger at all these fucking gacha games.
So is the actual issue that you can freely buy them then?
The actual issue isn't that you can freely buy them. The issue is you could freely buy them at the expense of fucking up your oscillated or afterglow corals to exchange for pulls, which once again points to the shop. You see, you could say you could freely buy them. You could also freely pull on a weapon and then not have enough pulls for Amith right now. Does that make sense? So like freely buy at a call, it's not even really free. It's actually literally not free because you have to use a resource to get that, and that resource points to the shop if you use it.
So, I mean, in that same sense, right, shouldn't we be calling for tuners, modifiers, all this stuff to be removed as well?
Oh, absolutely. In a perfect world, all of it should be grind in the game since they're selling the characters as their main revenue source. Absolutely.
Okay,
I mean, right
so
now we're just arguing to
guess,
get rid of Gacha, which we're going to go. You're going to have me say yes every time.
Yeah, okay. So, because that's where I thought this, that's where I saw this conversation leading. I guess because it was just like, I saw it kind of like leading into the, we all know how this conversation goes. We've had it a bunch of times, right?
Yeah.
It's bad because it's a gacha. I think that's like the main summary of it's bad because of the gacha system.
Well, it's bad because there's shops on top of shops on top of shops and purchases, right? But I'll be real,
because it's the gacha system.
Correct.
It like all leads back to that, right? The resource
yeah.
constraint, the stamina, all that. Can't grind everything all at once, so you got to have the short, right? It's all the gacha system.
But
so
there's
I guess,
lines,
like,
right? Are there not lines that we should draw to ensure that this doesn't get worse in terms of predatory nature? Can we agree on that?
Like, let's absolutely. Just say, yeah. That's why I've been talking shit about every spending event since it was ever made.
Thank you. Like that's what I mean.
That's why I'm saying Hoyoverse is the one to blame here because they spammed 4 of them in 5 months. And so, can I really shit on a dev for deciding to do what the industry leader in the space has been doing for 5 months in a row.
Saint, two wrongs don't make a right, my brother. It's a very simple
that's
concept.
what I'm saying, bro. Hey, it's two wrongs don't make a right, but you're also retarded if you're not doing what the market leader does. As like you should probably maybe.
I mean, now we're enabling them to turn into Hoyo. Then,
yeah, and then also
both
of us also don't work at Gacha companies, so I don't think we're equipped to answer it either way. Right? All we can do is really observe.
Saint, first of all, Saint, you're fucking right. You are, but Saint, I feel like this is pointing in the direction of Arknight's infield unfairness in terms of your criticism. Then. Because we're shitting on them and we don't work at Gacha companies or understand what's going on, brother, right?
Oh no. Well, I'll shit on Enfield all day, bro. I log into wuwa, I'll get 25
D1 Enfield hater, bro.
Bro. I log into
are the
wuwa.
premier.
I log into wuwa and I get 25 pulls. I play Enfield for 15 hours and I have 25, bro. It's not even, bro. You can't pull anything in that. That's my main, dude. This is my take on Enfield. I like the game. I like the game. But the gacha, I feel like I'm getting spit on by the developers. Yeah. Looking at the gacha system and the currency, bro.
Saint, by the way,
that's my issue with it.
No, brother. Saint, first of all, I don't give a fuck what the internet says. I think all the things you're doing to criticize Arknight's infield is only for the betterment of the consumer. I'm not gonna sit here and tell
I'm
you
saying
shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? No. Criticize it all you want. All I'm saying is I do feel you're going like, brother, you were putting down the Thor hammer on infield, and right now you're fucking like you're grabbing wuwa's booty cheeks. That's what it feels like. You're let me give you a little tap, little love tap on the booty. You know what I mean?
So if we're gonna be honest about Enfield, brother, I'm just gonna be. It's just because it's been one of the most polarizing gacha experiences for me, and I think part of why I'm so upset by it.
Yeah, you're basically treating it like an enemy.
It's because there's so much actual good stuff in it, right?
Yeah,
incredible design, incredible models, incredible environment, all of that. You can tell so many people work so hard on it. And then there's so much just nasty, lazy shit being done behind the scenes, right? The bundles in the store, the PayPal, where the fuck was working on the PayPal integration? And then like, it feels like a game getting destroyed by publishers.
Right. That's usually the case in this space, brother. I'll be honest.
But the game itself is such like high quality. And to have, and to see like a game of this high fidelity get literally destroyed by publishers live in front of me is just, that's also another part of what makes me want to be so negative about it, because there's so much good there, but it's like if the publisher's bad, it's just it doesn't matter how good the game is.
Yeah.
Which is like the thing. And so part of it, right, is making as big of a fuss as possible, because I really do think this is unacceptable behavior, right? I think they're trying to sweep the PayPal thing under the rug, right? That's my take. I think they're trying to sweep it under the rug. I think they're trying not to talk about it. I think they're trying to dodge compensation. I think there's
that's what I was gonna say.
And it's just
the dodge compensation.
It feels slimy to me, bro. Like it's a fucking lubricated eel, bro, and your job is to wrangle it and catch it. Bro, it's gonna be fucking impossible. It's like holding these devs accountable. That's what it feels like.
I feel like your true form comes out when you know you hate the fucking other side, though. Like if you hated wuwa, you would rip this current event to shreds, nigga. You would pop your Forte circuit.
2.7, bro. You must have been like under a rock during wuwa 2.7, bro. I was fucking calling the game booty dog ass.
We got in a call about it. Remember, you were venting to me heavily. I remember.
Yeah. This is the thing. Like, I call it straight down the middle. And I'm saying with this, after I've seen all the other spending events people have done this year, and I see how, bro, people out here calling it predatory, I'm calling it a scam. I'm telling you, if you're topping up in 3.1 because of this event, it's a scam. Don't do that.
Okay, right? I haven't heard that though from you yet. This is the first time I'm hearing you say that, Saint. Sorry, I didn't interrupt you again. My bad.
My take is, bro, the polls end at the $30 mark, and you get 4 of them. Bro, that's 4 polls in rebate for that's the worst deal in the history of trade deals.
Saint,
right?
I needed you to say that. I don't think you understand. Hold on. I have to say this for you. Saint, I don't think you understand though. I think if you didn't say that, a lot of people think you were just running D in terms of this is all great.
Oh hell no! Oh no! That's why I was recording my video. I was like, guys, this is the most dog. Like, if we're thinking about this from like a spending perspective, this is the worst spending event ever.
Yeah,
like it is the worst one in Gacha history.
Oh my god, bro! I'm so glad you're saying that, bro. I was like, nigga, is this motherfucker really defending this shit? But you're saying, I get what you're saying. You're an idiot if you even spin on it.
Yeah, I'm defending against the people calling it predatory because I'm like, this ain't predatory. This is a scam. How?
Well,
like,
scams can be predatory. I mean, say
it's like
gotchas are. It's like all of its scam predatory nature.
I mean it from the perspective of this is not going to induce FOMO in anybody.
Yeah,
like it's not predatory in a FOMO sense. It's a predatory in if you pull because of this, you'll get scammed. That's why it's predatory. But it's not predatory as in like, I feel so bad for all the free to plays that won't be able to spend $30 for 4 pulls. No, bro, that's not like come on, man.
Camellia and Gen Z is diabolical though, bro. Like Shorekeeper's sure, but Camellia and Gen Z is nasty.
This is straight up not even a real reward because their weapons aren't even on here aren't even on here either, bro. So it's really just the 8 transducers is the real reward.
Yeah.
This is just cosmetic. It's not actually real. So like the only actual thing that seems slightly useful, oddly enough, is the standard weapon, but you can just choose which one you want. So that one's not even that crazy either.
Yeah, it's not. That's what I'm saying. Okay. See, what the fuck, bro? We spent so much time wasting time talking. Then you agree this shit is horrible.
Yeah, I think it's a terrible spending event, and I think from that perspective, it's not like Kuro being. I guess the main thing is I don't think this is Kuro being like greedy or like fucking trying to nickel and dime players or trigger FOMO. I think this is literally just like a whale reward.
Yeah, can I say
like
something?
A whale reward.
You know why it was received that way, right? Because when we're in live streams, think about it. Think about how excited we are. You know, we see news and stuff. And then when we see characters pop up, you can choose these characters. You know, the first thought that goes to everybody's head, we're getting a free limited character, right? And then you see it's a spending event. You see what I'm saying? That happened to me. I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, free limited character. And then my chat was like, it's a spending event,
like
smack, fucking spin. So it negative edged the fuck out of us. And you know what's funny? What you're saying, Saint, is so fucking, it is true. I don't give a fuck what people say about you, brother. You are rational as hell. It's the surprise factor. When you show something like that in a live stream, people are expecting at that point that it's going to be given for free. And then you see a spending event and it pisses people off.
It's the wuwa 2.3, right? The wuwa anniversary, right? The leaks came out. People thought there was a free character. Free weapon, right? Character and weapon, and then was no free character or weapon, and the people freaked out way harder.
Opposite. It's like, oh no, it's not only is it not free, you gotta spend. It's like, oh hell no.
No, and then you look afterwards, and then you get like a third double take where you look at the spending event itself, and you're like, is there a typo? Does that actually say only one?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I don't know, man.
When you look at the number of pulls, it's like, wait, one standard pull?
Yeah.
Actually, think about it this way. You can immediately claim the standard pull without even spending anything. So it's actually a W for everybody. You get the first standard pull for free.
Oh, no, I said that myself. When I was getting ready to pick it apart in my video, the first thing I did is I looked at the details and I said, oh, if you already purchase a monthly battle pass, do you just get a free wish?
It's actually kind of a, now that I think about it, it's kind of a W for free to plays.
No, what I was telling people is I said, if you're me and Chad already had assessed that in our video. I said, if you're already spending money, you're just getting more stuff. But my problem isn't that you're just getting more stuff. It's the fact that this is exclusive to spenders. And then on top of that, the shit you're getting is the most WD-40 bottom of the barrel shit possible, though. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it like kind of doesn't make anybody.
But spenders are only benefiting, though. That is a fact. If you are already planning to spend on Amith and her signature weapon, there is literally only more shit you're getting.
It literally feels like those fucking clip outs at the grocery store after you buy something. It's on the receipt. And it's like, oh yeah, by the way, if you come back next time, you get $2 off. And it's like, bitch, I'm not gonna do that. But it's like, awesome, great. I guess I'll get, because I realized
that's actually hilarious.
Because the standard one is free. It's $30 for 3 pulls.
Yeah.
Which is like, wow, that's terrible.
Dude, I am in disbelief. As I said, it was impressive to me because I was like, damn, this is. I didn't even know Kuro. I thought I was looking at a Hoyo game.
Then I realized it wasn't a Hoyo game because the rewards were so bad.
Yeah, but you know what's funny, man? I mean, you know how it is. We do like go in, and I think this is so worth popping off on, and I think this whole discussion is good. At the end of the day, it really does change nothing, though. It changes nothing. Like, if you take this shit out of the game, then everybody was just gonna say, "Oh, that patch was mid," and I would have been like, "Oh, I'm looking forward to the story in Ameth," and it would have just been a whole nother like a regular day. It's just the spending event stole the show.
This is the thing. I think this patch is a very high rating, though, without the spending event. I think the spending event and the news around it, and honestly, misinfo surrounding it, brings it down. I think this is a 9 out of 10, not even thinking about the spending event, because we got 20 free fucking pulls, the free glider, all that shit, and like one of the biggest map expansions ever in the fucking, like, I think the patch looks crazy, right? So I actually think it's like a 9 out of 10 that's being brought down.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. Event.
For me, it was looking like a 7.5 or 8.
Really, and even then, with like the quality of life and all, like all of that.
And then, well, if I would have finished it, I probably would have been sitting at about an 8. But the thing is, Saint, it's once again, expectations are an interesting thing, aren't they? Because I was expecting, because Ameth she's the Lacrima Lacrop, they were gonna put a lot more and ramp up they were gonna do like not a 2.7, that's impossible, but they were gonna do a 2.2 Karthithia quest, because that quest was fucking insane, and Karthithia was also being ran at that time. So I was looking at that as a reference point, and I was like, so they're gonna fucking.
So it's mainly the fact that she didn't have a lead-up version like Karthithia?
We're still expanding the world building, and I think that's fine, right? Because we haven't even seen the top of Lahai Roy. So I think it makes sense. I just thought because we're getting Ameth, this must be like, we're going to fucking ramp up. Go ahead.
Have you thought about it this way? Maybe she's just the opposite of Karthithia.
Yeah.
Where Karthithia gets the intro quest and then like the main one. But what if Amiath gets like basically the main one first, and then she simply follows us through the rest of the journey? Because I think that's the reason, right?
Yeah.
She is the Exostrider Sentinel, and so the Exostrider is pivotal to the plot. So I just see her kind of like being the opposite of Cart from that angle, where she's introduced first, but then gets like the main quest afterwards.
That's what I mean by like expectation, though. And I think what you said is probably true.
I think that's just what makes the most sense, right? That has to occur because the Exostrider is what moves the plot. So I just think we're going to get R 2.2 in a future version.
Yep, I agree. Real quick though, Saint, I have to address this because it would be rude of me. Shadow Wolf Moonwalker, thank you so much for the $100, man. Holy fuck, dude. Just wanted to say I always enjoy your contact and I keep up the great work. Always like enjoying your points of views. Have a great day and amazing stream. Hey, thank you so much, Shadow Wolf. That's fucking incredible. Thank you so much, man. Okay, Saint, I agree with you. I actually think that's exactly what's getting ready to happen. The real like 2.2 quest is probably going to be 3.3, maybe. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, 3.3, 3.4, maybe.
And
3.3 is going to be the anniversary, bro.
Yeah. So, oh, damn. Holy fuck, I didn't know that. And so not only that, like I said, we still haven't even seen the top of Lahai Roy, so it makes sense that they're still expanding the world building. There's still so much more to learn about the world building in the entirety of Lahai Roy. And so I think... Go ahead.
I was going to say the shots that they showed us were crazy, bro. Like, I couldn't help but think, like, the Exostrider's like the Lich King.
Oh, shit.
Like, it's just, like, at, like, the top of the mountain, bro, literally looks like the Frozen Throne.
You fucking wild nerd.
I'm saying, like, and there always has to be a Lich King. Like, it's almost perfect, right? And you're probably going to go up there with
Lich King's legendary.
And then she'll resonate with the physical Exostrider, and that's going to be the story.
Yeah, I think that's completely. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I would love that actually, but I feel like wuwa doesn't have it in him to do that.
Literally it's the Frozen Throne, bro. I'm serious.
Yeah, but
Lich
King's actually way more savage. Lich King's a fucking savage, bro.
True. It's like a good Lich King. It's like if the Lich King was a good guy.
It's this Gacha shit, bro. Like, oh, Lich King, put some titties on him. Why don't you? You know?
Wait,
I'll fucking around.
Wait, we just got the Lich King with tits, bro. We got chaotic good Lich King with tits.
Yeah, dude. That's saying I respect your 9. I really do, because when you consider the context, the world building expanding upon, you consider Amith, it's a necessary build up into something that's obviously eventually going to be their 2.7 quality, which I'm looking forward to. The thing is,
Exactly.
Also the new map expansion too is insane to me, because before the stream started, I was like, this map's already too big. I don't think we even need a new area right now. So the fact we still got a new area, I was like, holy fuck, that's crazy. Dude, that map is overwhelming.
It's gonna go up like vertically in levels, I think, though. So it's gonna be like a similar map size, but just think about it as like another floor. Like almost like the towers in like those fucking, like all those like all like the fucking anime and the manga where they got like the 100 floor dungeons.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a little bit like that, I think.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, listen, thing, I don't even know about you. I'm really enjoying Lahai Roy's world, but it's polarizing, by the way, because I know there's a lot of people who aren't enjoying it. I love this mech shit. I love the Roya tribe shit. And I'm actually even enjoying, I feel like they're doing a better balance with the glazing of Rover and the Gathering Wives tropes. They're not doing it as heavy.
I personally think that 3.0 to me this feels like more like 3.0 than 3.0 was. Let me describe what I just said.
3.1?
3.1 feels more like 3.0 than 3.0 did. From like the 3.0, in all honesty, story wise, it felt like a 3.1 or 3.0 felt like 2.1 in wuwa.
Yeah,
it kind of felt like a filler story, or like kind of just felt like filler. Low key, I feel like I could skip 3.0 because what did we actually kind of do?
I feel kind of like. I'll be real with you. I actually disagree with you. I loved 3.0. The only thing I didn't love was I'm not saying it's bad. Of Lene. Lene's story was like, who cares?
I don't think it's bad. Or I'm not saying 3.0 is bad in this example. I think it wasn't the best story ever. But it's like, I think even if you didn't know the plot of what happened in 3.0, are you necessarily missing a huge amount going into 3.1?
So this is what I would say.
Just like,
I think they've done a better job world building in 3.0 than they've done in a lot of patches, because we just got to learn about the world and how they inhabit it and how it functions more so in 3.0.
Yeah, I think you miss the background lore and the stuff like that, and knowledge about Lahai Roy and like context. But I feel like main plot wise, you could kind of like jump in 3.1.
No, true.
I guess
okay,
when it comes to like the Exo Strider, the main plot, the Exo Strider going to space, all of that, right? That's the focus.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's a fair point.
I don't think 3.0 progressed that at all.
No, they didn't. You're right. In that regard, you're absolutely right. I love the how they expanded on the world. We learned a lot in 3.0 second half, and we learned a lot in 3.0 first half, until the fucking Lene bit, where they just shoved Lene in every single plot point. I'm like, oh my God.
Bro, I was like, I actually understood your thumbnails now, because I think you took the story in 2 parts and you were like loving that shit. You were like, this is the best shit ever in one of the thumbnails. and then I was like, wait a second. I didn't like the story that much. I didn't like it that much.
It was crazy because I stopped my stream right when the problems came in. I was like, all right, boys, I had a great day.
Hilarious.
I'm going to bed.
You just straight up clickbaited your entire community into thinking you like that shit. And then you just start off the stream and you're like, what the fuck is this, bro?
Literally, the second part, that's what happened. I said, bro, this shit is some ass.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I was liking it. Then I was like, oh, by the way, I'm a random person from the New Federation.
Yeah, dude. It was ass. It was ass.
What?
I know you got to get to bed, man. And I swear, every time we talk, we have such good conversations. Is there anything else you want to talk about? I think the only thing to talk about is that $25 fucking Amith bike, which I think is $15 too expensive, but hey.
Bro, that bike looks gay. I'm just going to be real with you guys. I was like, just get the event one, bro. Like, the event one looks good. This Amith one, it just looks gay. Like it like straight, it looks like a Barbie bike.
Yeah, but when you have Lupa's fat ass on it, all of a sudden it doesn't look that gay anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Actually, most people go.
That's all people were getting the bikes for, bro. They just want to see some hot chicks on there, bro, and play with one hand and put it on autopilot.
Yeah, I mean that's why they put all the decals, right? They added the Uno bike, they added the Chisa bike. I was just like, bro, this shit is free money. You just need to put the splash arts on a fucking render and you're good.
Yeah, no, I agree. Actually, I'm being honest, my initial reaction was totally liking the gay shit, but you make a fair point there. It's just too expensive, though. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was over here pogging and shit. I was like, oh, you know what I mean? I guess I'm gay, bro. Low key, you cooked me subtly, bro. Oh shit, dude. Oh, it's good shit. It's good shit.
Yo, it's chill, man. Like what you like. My bad, bro. I'm not trying to get you like.
Gay for real. Hey, fuck y'all, chat. No, man. Get your G's though, Saint. I like I said, man. I'm glad we had the conversation.
Yeah, awesome, man. All right, I got like a video or two more to record, but it was an awesome chat.
Yep.
Yeah. Have a good one, man.
Enjoy yourself, brother. Take care.
All right, you too, dude. Peace out.
Chat, that was great, man. That was great, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm like the fuck. I'm really Thorfinn, bro. I'm Thorfinn. I have no enemies. You know what I mean? So chat, you're saying clown contest. Relax, bro. Relax, man. I think he had very good reasoning to his takes. I think some of you guys, much like how Saint has a rage boner towards Arknight's infield, I think y'all have a rage boner towards Saint, and it just leads you to go, fuck that guy, you know? The rage boners, bro, like, you know, people's cognitive distortions towards people they don't like, unfortunately lead them to going, I'm going to put this guy in the good basket or the bad basket. In chat, extreme viewpoints are an immediate admission that your stance is compromised, brother. Okay. There's really rarely ever any extreme viewpoints that are valid. There's always that little bit of middle. Okay, boys. There's always that little bit of middle. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Holy shit. That was a 37-minute banger, honestly, man. 3 videos in one stream. Jesus.